My last boss, he screwed me out of a raise. So I tell him, who do you think I am, Blanche freaking Dubois?
What he said?
Nothing. So I went out for a smoke, never came back.
Better to work with animals who don't talk.
So they just let you in like this?
Wait till you see Buffy. Good morning, Buffy. Vladdy's here.
You sure this bitch likes you?
Hey, come on, girl. It's time for your ride.
Smells like old Buffy's got a bladder problem.
Mr. Osterhaus? Hello? It's Vladdy, sir. Oh, my book!
So based on temp and rigor, time of death comes in Saturday afternoon, somewhere in the neighborhood of 2. Bruising up and down the right side, right ankle looks broken.
Falling down the stairs will do that.
I doubt he tripped.
Defensive wounds?
There's no way that head wound was an accident.
So somebody clocked him before he fell down.
That's one possibility, but considering the lack of blood on the stairs, I'm gonna go with the flip side. He tumbled and then got beamed. Could be with that.
So that's what a one-iron is for.
Oh, it's me, hon. It's Saturday. Let's see, 4:15. I could really use a brunch partner tomorrow. Give me a jingle.
He didn't look hungry. His name's Bradley Osterhaus, some kind of big deal stockbroker.
6 calls, all women, all very friendly. Oh, and no forced entry.
Gold Rolex and $3,500 in cash laying out in the open for all the world to see. I doubt he was thinking robbery.
Found this inside, Detective. It's a lady's earring.
Thanks, Barrett. Looks like diamonds. Antique, hard to trace.
And expensive. This says that Osterhaus was to have lunch on Saturday with a C.C. Vanderveer.
Sounds like she could afford a pair of these.
I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. We've been prepping for this event for months.
Not a problem.
Thanks.
It's a shame about Bradley. And to think that I was angry because he never returned my call.
Well, I hope you found another brunch partner. We heard your message.
Oh, of course you did.
Actually, we wanted to talk to you about Lindsay Tucker.
She's shooting my fall catalog. You don't think that Lindsay...
It's all part of the drill.
Of course.
Can I have your autograph?
Oh, sure. Excuse me.
When was the last time you saw Lindsay?
Saturday. All day. We were prepping for the shoot. Thanks very much. Look, if you're thinking that Lindsay killed Brad, you're way off base. They were in love.
Were you really close to Brad?
Well, everybody needs a shoulder to cry on, Detective.
What sort of thing made Bradley tear up?
You know, Brad treated his clients like family. And when that internet bubble burst, a lot of them with discretionary accounts lost a ton of money. I think he felt like he let them down. Like he was personally responsible. Oh, sorry.
I wonder if any of his clients agreed.
You thought I was mad as hell and killed Bradley for some bad investments?
Couple of $1 million, I would have been tempted.
Well, it's hardly a fiscal downfall. It's more like a hiccup.
Nothing a little Pepto wouldn't cure, huh?
Well, the way I see it, there's that much less for my lovely wife to spend when I'm gone. People in our crowd, we might die for money, Detective, but we certainly wouldn't kill for it, especially someone like Bradley. My heart goes out to Lindsay.
Lindsay Tucker, the photographer?
Yeah, she wanted to marry him. But I'm not sure Bradley was the marrying type. Not that it really mattered either way.
Why's that?
Well, for Lindsay to make it down the aisle with Bradley, she'd have to step over her mother's dead carcass.
Why, because he's just a stockbroker?
Mom wouldn't appreciate being kicked out of Brad's bed. You didn't hear that from me.
Wait, you're saying that Brad was sleeping with Lindsay Tucker and her mother?
That's right. And nobody who picks a fight with Jackie Scott ever lives to talk about it.
She couldn't wait until Christmas.
Oh, Brad gave her nice presents, did he?
She told me next Christmas Brad was going to be her new daddy.
Well, how did Lindsay's mom react to that news?
It was a secret. Miss Lindsay wouldn't...
We wanted to know what time Miss Lindsay went over to Brad's apartment Saturday.
She didn't go to Brad's house.
Oh, that's right. She went over to Jackie's office. What time was that?
I don't know.
Wow, this is great. Did Lindsay take this?
She likes the park very much, yes.
Isn't this nice, lady? It was a 10K benefiting breast cancer research.
I must have missed a little pink ribbon.
I ran the race, Lenny. Don't ask, it was for a friend. But it was just this past Saturday, and it was over at noon.
So either Lindsay used an awful long lens to take that picture.
Or she wasn't in that office.
Make yourselves at home. Anyone needs a phone? It's pretty quiet. Should be after what I paid to soundproof this place. Lindsay should be back soon.
You know what? I bet you could help us out.
Well, I'll give it a shot.
It's the least a mother can do.
Can I get you something? Water? Juice?
The truth would be nice.
A couple of detectives go knocking on your door asking questions about your daughter's murdered lover. What would you do?
Depends on who did the murdering.
Why would Lindsay kill Brad?
Just a guess, but maybe Lindsay didn't appreciate you stupping Brad while she wasn't around.
You know, if one of my employees spoke like that, he'd be looking for work.
And maybe you should stop giving us the runaround.
All right, look, I was seeing Brad, but Lindsay had no idea. Nobody would have known if we hadn't bumped into Phil Brucker up in Vermont.
Maybe Phil.
No, not a chance. He'd never hurt Lindsay. Look, I mean, I know you have to do this, but really, there's no way that my daughter would have killed Bradley.
Then why the fairy tale about you two working together on Saturday?
No, she was here all morning.
And Brad was killed in the afternoon.
Sorry, Jackie. Susan said they were looking for me.
You know what? It might be better if we did this in private.
The one thing you're forgetting is that I loved Bradley.
That's not going to help your case, Lindsay.
Look, for most people, the more you love somebody, the more likely you are to get pissed when you find out they're cheating.
I told you, those other women didn't mean anything to Brad. He took them to the ballet, to the theater. He complained to me about them daily.
All of them?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm thinking about one in particular. Someone a lot closer to home.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Lindsay, come on, think about it. How much time did your mom spend with Brad?
Stop. That's sick. Do you know who my mother is? What she's accomplished in her life? She sleeps in the Lincoln bedroom. She doesn't skulk around in some sordid affair. I knew you would suspect me, and I also knew that once the papers found out who I was, it would be a PR nightmare for my mother.
So you never got to her office on Saturday?
I knew she was there. It was the first thing that popped into my head.
Miss Tucker's lawyer.
Don't say anything, Lindsay.
You charging her?
No, we were just having a friendly conversation.
That's nice. It's over. Grab your things.
I have a room full of people in there. When is this going to stop?
When you tell us something that resembles the truth.
Do you have any idea what I pay in city taxes?
I do, and I want to thank you for these new shoes.
Don't quit your day job, detective. Lindsay, I'll be with you in a minute.
No, maybe you should hear this. You weren't the only one that lied about where you were on Saturday.
Go back to the meeting.
Dear Jackie, thank you for a glorious weekend. Love, Brad. Les Bellefleurs sent me your box by mistake. Once again, you win. I killed Bradley.